And that one hammered. And that gets down into the gap. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate, but it's offline.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
On the ground right side, into the outfield, base hit. And now two aboard.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Turner. There's one. Fires to first on the run. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Lifted in the air out to left. Ramirez under it. He's got it. And that. Back here in St. Louis, Gleyber Torres up to hit. Arrieta back to work. On the ground to third. Zips it across. One away here in the fifth. And now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get to the.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. A two-run homer, and they're chipping away. It's 7-2. Grounds one to short. Simeon toss over to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Cameron Meisner. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone.
Runner takes off. Cut on and miss.
0-1.
Throw to third. Save. Out to short. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. There's the strike at the knees. Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-5. And here is Manny Ramirez. Swings through that one for strike one. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. And we're at the top of the fifth. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 1. That clips the corner.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And they'll do it again. Breaking ball inside. Now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
I got 3-2.
Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a pitch. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Corrals it, and that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez.
Rip towards third. Bregman to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. And here comes Bellinger.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
All over that one right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
The batter, number 2.
Now it's Marcus Semien.
Stop. Marcus
For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Now this one gets through. One run across, stuck in a rundown, trying for home now.
Wastes no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ramirez sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The relay to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And makes the grab, and there's one down. Here comes Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play.
Inside.
Anything can happen at that point.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Two down, bases empty. Here's Alex Bregman. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
2 outs. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a fly ball to right center. Crawford in position. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. And now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz. On the ground, out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Tatis now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, And there's two
Now
down.
batting, the
Two
designated
outs,
hitter,
base is empty.
Shohei.
And now Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, he's been aggressive
No
right
ball,
out of
2
the
strikes.
box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And
1 ball,
downstairs.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Jose Bautista in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Milner goes 6 feet 3 inches, 185 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2016. The other way, and
that's foul.
foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one ripped. One away. Here's the center fielder, Cameron Meisner, 1 for 2. To the right side, Chisholm throws to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Rips one to right, and it stays fair.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy,
0-1.
didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then
Turner runs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
back-to-back singles, just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Stepping in, Manny Ramirez. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Fouled off left side. 0-2 now. Harper runs. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Fires over to Bellinger. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Way inside.
One and one. Two balls, one strike.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
On the ground to first. Could be 2. Over to Turner for 1. Back to first. And that is a double play. 2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford. On the ground, right side. Collected by Torres. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Swinging a foul straight back. And that one fouled off. Foul ball still 0-2. That one ripped right center field. That's back. That one is gone. He sends it out of here. It's 9-6. And a strike to Glaber.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Ramirez hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Morrow fire up the dugout. Second home run of the inning for him. And they cut into the deficit. It's 9-7. So 1 out, nobody on. At the plate, Jason Varitek. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball there. That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
1-2 the count. Outside with a breaking ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Smoked into left, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Breaking ball
Now
down and
back.
in. Did a
Right
nice
field.
job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. And that should quiet this home crowd. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 9-9. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, Simeon. Throws to first in time. 2 gone now. Here's Turner now.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
On the ground to the left. Fires over to Bellinger. And they're happy. Bottom of the 8th. And now the shortstop, Marcus Simeon. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
In there at the knees. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Called out on strikes. That was pretty nasty. So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Outside. And that's ball 1. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. High fly ball out towards left center. Ramirez brings it in. And there's 2 away. Now the catcher up to hit, Jason Varitek. Hot shot to third. Bregman to first. And that is that. Back here at Busch Stadium, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryce Harper. Milner back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. 1-1 missing inside. So now 2-1 to Harper. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw, but he's in there easily.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
High fly ball out towards left field. He's under it. Makes the catch. 1 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Schwarber will hit next. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just misses.
That's inside.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. Boyle's a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that's a little bit high. And the count's even at 2.
3-2.
This one in the air, center field. 2 down. Here's Gleyber Torres. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gleyber gets a piece, 1 and 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Rhys Hoskins.
Bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. He went around. Tough call, but that.
Now
so coming into the
base.
game now on defense,
Number
Willie
2.
Adames. He'll play second.
Adames.
De La Cruz up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Late swing fouled off.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Got him swinging. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And a count 1 and 2. That one drifts inside. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So 2 down now. And here is Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes. And
Swings through it. We're in extras here. Now here is Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Man at second. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on, belted. And there's 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
He's under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Jose Bautista. And that one fouled off. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in St. Louis, on to the bottom of the 10th. And the batter now, Manny Ramirez. On the ground to third. Tags the runner for one. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
In the air to left down the line. And that's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Line drive. Makes the grab. Here comes the throw. Tries to get back and save.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Crawford stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a big swing and a miss.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away. And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot.
Now pitching, Tanner Scott.
First pitch, not close. Lifted in the air, right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Eleventh inning set to get underway. Here's the center fielder, Cameron Meisner. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
That's down and in. That one is absolutely belted. He's under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Trey Turner, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Man at second. This one in the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Ball to strike. Check swing, called strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ripped into center, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Here
comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Turner runs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting any. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. A 3-run homer, and they lead it. It's 12-9. Schwarber now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the bottom of the 11th. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Bunt attempt, popped up. Slings to first, and a quick out number 1.
Well, there it looked like the batter was trying to bunt for a base hit, and as he got thrown out, the runner advanced. So he's going to get credit with the sac bunt. You know, there's this red-headed announcer that I work with sometimes that gets really angry when that happens.
Varitek in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
That's a ball.
That one missed.
2-0.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a champion.